Throughout history, countless men and women have stood firm in their faith, refusing to compromise even in the face of death. The 1900s were no exception. This century saw courageous Christian martyrs who risked everything for their belief in Jesus Christ. Here are some of the most remarkable stories of faith, sacrifice, and unwavering conviction. Dietrich Bonhoeffer, born in 1906 and passed away in 1945. Country, Germany.
A brilliant theologian, pastor, and resistance fighter against the Nazi regime.
Bonhoeffer's faith led him to actively oppose Hitler, even when it meant risking his own life. Imprisoned for his role in a plot to overthrow Hitler, he was executed by the Gestapo just weeks before World War II ended. His legacy lives on in his writings about Christian discipleship and resistance to evil. Next we have Maximilian Kolbe, born in 1894 and passed away in 1941. Country, Poland. Background. A Catholic priest with an unbreakable spirit, Kolbe was known for his deep devotion to the Virgin Mary and his work helping Jewish refugees escape Nazi persecution. Kolbe's martyrdom. In Auschwitz, he volunteered to take the place of another prisoner who had a family. Starved and eventually given a lethal injection, Kolbe's ultimate act of love and sacrifice continues to inspire millions. Wang Zhiming, born in 1907 and martyred in 1973, was a humble pastor in China. Leading his congregation during the brutal communist cultural revolution, he faced relentless persecution but steadfastly refused to deny his faith. Publicly executed in 1973, his unwavering faithfulness sparked a revival in China. Even under severe oppression, underground churches began to flourish, fueled by the legacy of his sacrifice. Richard Wurmbrand, who lived from 1909 to 2001, was tortured but survived. He was a fearless preacher from Romania who spoke out against the communist regime. He endured brutal imprisonment for 14 years, including solitary confinement and unimaginable torture. Miraculously, Wurmbrand survived, but was deeply scarred. He later founded the Voice of the Martyrs, a ministry dedicated to helping persecuted Christians worldwide. His story remains a testament to the power of faith in the face of suffering. Oscar Romero. Oscar Romero, born in 1917, passed away in 1980. Country, El Salvador. As a Catholic archbishop, Romero became the voice of the oppressed, speaking out against government injustices and violence. He was assassinated while celebrating Mass, his final sermon interrupted by gunfire. Today, he is recognized as a saint by the Catholic Church. Jim Elliot, born in 1927 and martyred in 1956. Country, Ecuador. Background. A passionate missionary determined to share the gospel with the Guarani, also known as the Auca, tribe in Ecuador. Speared to death along with 4 other missionaries, his story inspired generations of believers. His famous words live on. He's no fool who gives what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose. Paul Carlson, born in 1928 and passed away in 1964. Country, Democratic Republic of Congo. Background: a compassionate missionary doctor serving those in desperate need during a civil war. Taken hostage by rebels, he refused to abandon his work and was executed. His legacy as a servant of God continues to inspire missionary doctors worldwide. Graham Staines, born in 1941 and passed away in 1999. He was an Australian missionary who devoted his life to caring for leprosy patients in India. Graham Staines and his 2 sons were tragically burned alive by extremists while they were sleeping in their car. His wife forgave their murderers, showing the world the true power of Christian grace and love. These men remained faithful to Jesus despite the ultimate cost. Their sacrifices continue to inspire believers worldwide to stand firm in their faith no matter the opposition. Their stories remind us that true faith is not just about words, but about unwavering commitment, even in the face of death. Would you stand firm in your faith no matter what?